Hello again, Dinky Danny here. This year, E3 was incredible. I'm really excited for everything that's going to come out in the next year, and I decided to take some notes, go over what I liked, didn't like, and just give my opinions on some of the things that they showed there. So to start, I'm going to go over things that I liked, and I'll start with Nintendo. The first thing they showed was Zelda Skyward Sword, and I love Zeldas. I know I'm going to like this one, and I feel really bad for Shigeru Miyamoto. He came out, they had an excellent intro to him coming out to play the game, and he was trying to play it, and the controls just were not working. And it's probably due to the wireless and, Wi-Fi. Apple had the same problem a week prior, and it just really made the game look terrible. It looked like the controls didn't work, but from what I'm reading and some of the videos that are out there of gameplay, people were really enjoying it at the demo at the booths. So it looks like it's going to be a really good game. I'm still pretty excited for it. I just feel bad for Shigeru Miyamoto going out there and, almost looking stupid because of the Wi-Fi in the room just screwing everything up. So, apparently they were supposed to have a longer demo for that. I think a boss battle they were supposed to show, and he just got frustrated and left early. So, disappointed that I didn't get to see that, but I'm still really looking forward to the game. The next one is GoldenEye. If anybody played this game back on the Nintendo 64, they know how awesome it was, how much everyone is going to be looking forward to this game. I put hours into that game, absolutely loved it. I remember I played that one night before we went to a local amusement park, and we played it all night, didn't sleep. And the next day we went out to an amusement park and rode the swings, the ride where the swings just go around. It's for little kids. And all four of us got sick just from motion sickness from playing that game all night. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm wondering if they're going to have some kind of standard controls, because I don't know if I'd want to point at the screen the whole time. That's the only thing I'm worried about. The next thing from Nintendo is Kirby's Epic Yarn. This game looks really impressive. I think Nintendo realized they have so many casual gamers, they're killing the market money-wise. And they're kind of losing all their original fan base, and this year they just blew us away. Came back with all kinds of 2D side-scrollers. They had Kirby's Epic Yarn, Donkey Kong Country Returns. I'm really looking forward to those games, and I think they're going to do a great job. All the people who were fans of Nintendo and didn't want to buy a Nintendo Wii are going to have to pick it up for all these games they're coming out with this year. Next game is Metroid Other M. Metroids are always great, and Other M looked incredible. I think as long as they do a good job going between 2D and 3D, I think it's going to be an awesome game. And the last thing, of course, everybody knows about is the 3DS. It looks remarkable. I don't really know too much about it as of yet. They released a game title list, and there are so many games on that are supposed to be coming out. They announced an Ocarina of Time 3D remake. And, I mean, even just for that alone, I'm extremely excited for it. So I think it's going to be really cool, and it has an analog stick. So Nintendo really killed it this year, and they're going to bring a lot of the hardcore fans back into it, and hopefully have everyone buying a Nintendo Wii this year. Next up is Xbox 360. I wasn't too impressed with their conference, but the first thing is the Xbox 360 Slim, and I am looking forward to that. The design isn't too great looking, but it's a lot smaller, and it seems like it'll work pretty well. Hopefully it'll cut down on the red ring of death. People were joking around saying they fixed the red ring of death. They just took out the red lights. So I hope it'll work. They say it's going to be quieter, and I hope that it's not going to be as hot, because every time I play my Xbox for a long time, my room just bakes. The next thing is Kinect, and I'm not really excited for this at all. They didn't show anything that I'm going to be interested in, although it did look cool as a multimedia device for a lot of people. I think a lot of the concepts that they came up with in it are going to be really useful, and I think it'll be really cool to try out. But as far as gaming, it's not really something that I'm looking forward to. It depends on what the price is, but I'm definitely not looking to pay over $100, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be more than that. Next, they showed Metal Gear Solid Rising. That'll be on the PS3 as well, but it looked really good. I'm glad that they departed from the stealth, and I love Metal Gear Solid 1 through 4, but after playing 4, I thought they concluded it really well, and I didn't want them trying to mooch off of that. So it looks like they're kind of going to take this in a different direction, and I think it'll work pretty well. The controls look cool, being able to slice people in different directions, so I'm really looking forward to that. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and Kojima does a bunch of cool games. Next thing is Gears of War. I never really got into the Gears of War series, but it looks pretty cool. I don't know how much of an upgrade it'll be from the old one. Halo Reach. I think it looked pretty good. I played the beta, and it looks like things might move a little faster in this one. The graphics looked a lot better, and I can't really tell. I couldn't side by side compare it with the beta that I played, but I still have hope for it. I really liked Halo 3, so hopefully this one will be good too. And then I think ESPN on the Xbox will be a really cool thing. I think it'll be really nice being able to catch all the sporting events. The only problem is the main sports that I watch are NFL and NHL, so I'm kind of screwed on that. But I watch college football and stuff, so that'll be good. For Sony, I'm looking forward to the 3D games. I think it'll work. My friend over in Japan said he tried it out, and I don't know if it was the exact thing, but he said it was really cool. He said it was better than Avatar's 3D. So I'm really looking forward to that. The only problem is it's going to cost so much to get. Have to buy the TV, the glasses, and all that. Next is the Move, Sony Move, and the game Sorcery. I thought looked really cool. It looked almost like something that I've been looking forward to from the Wii, and they've just never made it. So now that I could try it out on the PlayStation, I'll probably check it out. I don't know if I want to pay the money for it right up front, but it's definitely something I'll be looking forward to. And it's kind of funny because they were always ridiculing Nintendo for being kiddie and having to wave your arms around, and then they're coming out with the replica of practically the same thing. I don't know how many people caught it. They had a montage for the PSP, and I'm not huge into the PSP, but I caught a brief, like 3 to 5 second, I don't know, maybe even 10-second clip of Parasite Eve 3rd birthday, and it looked really good. It looked like it wasn't like Parasite Eve 2, which was more like Resident Evil, so I'm looking forward to that a ton. They didn't really go into too much detail about it. Little Big Planet 2 looks really cool. Killzone 3, I never played Killzone 1 or 2, but this one looked pretty impressive. Gran Turismo, that's my favorite racing series of all time. I've been waiting for this one for a long time and kind of putting it on the back burner, even thinking about it, but once this one comes out, I'm 99% sure I'll buy it day one. Infamous 2, they already released info about. I'm looking forward to that. And then Twisted Metal. I was never huge into the series, but this one looks like it could be some fun. The last stuff I'll go over are things that I didn't like about the conferences. And the first one is they didn't show Last Guardian. You all know that that's like the main thing I was looking forward to, other than Zelda. And they didn't even mention anything about it. Didn't show even a 30-second clip. So I was really disappointed by that. Apparently the game must not be coming out for a while. I can't think of any other reason why they wouldn't show it. So that I was watching the whole Sony conference just waiting for that, and it never came up. With Nintendo's conference, I wasn't disappointed by anything. Every game they showed, I looked interested in, and I think I'm going to end up playing most all the games they showed. Wii Party, that's the only one that really didn't look like I'd buy it. The next is Xbox, and I just had to laugh at Connectimals and some of these corny games that they look like they're going to come out with for that. Although the fitness game looked pretty cool. It seemed like the girl was moving one-to-one in the screen with it, and I think that could be really cool. It doesn't seem like it's going to be used as much for gaming, but as a new device that's just future technology, I think they'll hopefully find a great way to use that. And then for Sony, they had Invisimals, the same thing, and I was watching it, and it looked so stupid. I couldn't believe they even had that. And they showed the picture of them walking around, and there's footprints in the flour like it's a real animal. It just looks stupid. I thought it was dumb as hell. And then Sony showed a lot of multi-platform games. I don't know why they did that. They had so many other things that they could have filled that with, and they just didn't. So I was pretty disappointed by that. And then the last thing is they didn't show any Fallout New Vegas. I've seen some trailers for it, and it looks pretty good, but I was thinking that they might show something at E3. But those are pretty much the things that I liked about E3. Things I didn't like. Let me know down in the comments what you enjoyed seeing, what you think about buying, and I mean this fall and holiday season, I'm gonna have to be saving up some money. I want to play all this stuff, and it's gonna be a ton of money, so I'm not gonna be able to get it all. But that's what I thought of E3. I'm Dinky Dana, and thanks for watching.